Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Today we're watching Reacher episode 2. Episode 1, we meet Jack Reacher, who just happens to be in town investigating Blind Blake. He gets arrested for murder, spends some time in prison. Just when he decides, fuck this shit, I'm leaving, he finds out the person who was murdered was his brother. So Jack's got to stay and get revenge on the people who did it. He tells 2 cops that he's got to murder everyone who was involved. He says that in front of 2 cops. One who doesn't like him and one who likes him too much. So I think that covers it. And this is episode 2. It's called The First Dance. So let's see.
Where do you think you're going? Reacher! Reacher, get back here!
Maybe give him some space.
I don't need 250 pounds of frontier justice tearing up this town. Follow him, make sure he doesn't ruin our case.
Why me?
Because he likes
the morgue,
you.
he actually listened to you.
And what if he doesn't now?
I was thinking off the Scream series. I was wondering where it is, I think. So where do you think he's going? Where does he think he's going? I mean, the only people he knows are the accountant, who's missing, and the barber, who's closed.
I could be out there looking for who killed your brother. So stand down and let me do my job because I'm very
She's
good.
ballsy, ain't she?
If you were very good at it, you wouldn't have been trying to follow a man on foot in a police car.
I figured
Busted.
you'd go to Hubble's house and dig your thumb into his eye until he tells you why he confessed to a murder he didn't commit.
Something like that. For the record, I'm not a vagrant. I'm a hobo.
What's the difference? Like, genuinely, what's the difference? I'll look it up.
Something like this happens.
We've taken up enough of your time. Have a nice evening, Roscoe.
What's up? Dry grass? Weeds? Is it because she said weeds? Because she said weeds, she said growing like a weed.
Sorry about that.
Spark something.
Have a good evening. Thank you for your time. And
Does that mean he was there when his brother got shot?
2 things. 1, she said Tally is the one in the glasses. Glasses is the main difference between the girls. Everything else was a matter of degree. Taller, shorter. But glasses was absolute. One wears them, one doesn't.
and
Right before I was attacked in prison, a guy pointed at me and said, him. I'd taken a guy's glasses
why?
because he wasn't a nice man. I still had him on when these cons came at me.
Oh.
Their instructions were clearly to find the new boys and take out the one in glasses.
So did they know what him, the what, the
Hubble's
kind
had
of
been
glasses?
smashed. He was a target, not me. Hubble's on the runner, they've already got him.
You said there were 2 things.
Some kind of seed. Why would a banker have him on his dress shoe?
An agrimony burr. They grow in tall grass all around here. We call them hitchhikers because they stick on you and they go for a ride.
Like the grass his brother was
They
found
grew
in.
where my brother was killed. I told Finley the shooter was someone who knew firearms well, but it was more than that. Killer was a skilled marksman.
What makes you think that?
Second victim was sprinting away in the dark. Gun had a silencer on it, which makes even close range work inaccurate, but he got a kill shot.
So the accountant lured him,
2 days ago, Moon would have been about 26 degrees further west.
right? The accountant lured him here, or Joe here, and he got executed.
This area would have been darker.
I hope to keep us going, because this, with the amount of books out, this could run
have
for
a family?
years.
Mister, why don't you come here? We want to talk to
Oh
you.
no, come on boys.
No, you don't.
No, you
Come
don't.
on boys.
Hey, come here.
So vigilantes are paid off. If they've been paid to target him.
Dixter's worth of empties around your car. You've been waiting a while. And since this isn't the most exciting spot in town, I gotta assume you've been waiting for me. Let me guess. Rich guy in a fancy pickup put a 50 in each of your pockets to take care of me?
Honored.
Right. Well, this is the wrong day to ask me to humor your bullshit.
Hey. You're about to get your ass kicked.
No, isn't it?
I'm just gonna break the hands of 3 drunk kids.
There's 4 of us here.
One of you's got to drive to the hospital.
You're the driver?
I know where the hospital is.
I love the music, it's like a slow effect. Very techno.
Good boy.
Hey. Hey, can I help you?
Nope. Just giving your dog some water.
I must have knocked the bowl over because I gave him water this morning.
Oh, you
Oh,
did?
this is dry, you dickhead.
Bowl was bone dry. You calling me a liar?
Yes. Yes, you're a liar.
Yes.
I suggest you leave my property.
Good boy.
What is he doing here?
You told me keep an eye on him. I keep
He
an eye
was
on him.
upset.
Look,
As in
There he is.
stomach upset, as in
Crime scene
distasteful.
wasn't anything I ever saw.
Nailed to a wall?
How did you know that?
What the fuck did he cannot? Ken, by the way, Ken.
Hey.
Ken is a Scottish word for no. Do you ken him? Do you know him? But how did he know that? How did he know he's nailed to a wall? He must have read the book.
Preliminary examination of Police Chief Edward Morrison. Subject has been nailed to the wall contralaterally with 6
Fucking hell.
nails, 2 of which were driven between the ulna.
They wore rubber overshoes and gloves. Latex. Like whoever killed my brother.
What makes you say that?
Well, 3 people killed my brother. At least 4 to do that to a guy Morrison size.
Holy shit, his fucking
Oh my
balls are
god.
gone.
Ooh.
Keep it professional,
Come on,
Jack.
Jasper.
Cursing. No more games. How do you know what you know?
The people Hubble worked for said they'd nail him to a wall and cut his balls off if he caused problems.
You said Hubble didn't tell you anything in jail.
I lied. What I want to know is who else in Margrave PD's in on it. Stevenson seems suspicious, and Baker wouldn't go into the bathroom with me at the station house. A bathroom with a window in it. I was a murder suspect.
Baker wasn't concerned because he knew you didn't do it, which means he knows who.
They skipped you to get to Teal.
Which means you're clean.
So I guess that means he's dirty and you're okay.
And nothing means more to me than your book.
Well, you did ask him, though. You did ask him.
But you're probably right. At least we know who we can trust.
The way they were killed sent a message to their organization. Don't screw up and don't cross us. You 2 think you can go it alone? You can't go it alone. There's only we here. You don't see that? I'll find whoever killed Joe on my own.
Yeah, pick a side. Pick a fucking side.
Great. Teal's caught in the...
They do this to a cop went out of Baker.
Let's go.
On my way there now.
Nah, Hubble's alive. Hubble's hiding.
Go on, please. Please, calm down. Sit down. Sit down. I know you're all scared,
As the real face, right?
but Mr. Reacher has a rock-solid alibi.
The real face. You corrupt piece of shit.
Wait, FBI agent Nate Picard is on his way. He's taking you into protective custody. I bought a burner. There's a number.
Why do we need to trust Picard? Picard, that sounds ropey,
Stay
right?
with the 2 of you.
I don't know.
We've got to work the case.
We have to assume Paul's dead. They tried to kill him in prison. They killed Morrison and his wife. Your husband's gone missing.
Fucking
so
hell,
it's like they
Reacher.
killed him.
Blunt as shit.
There'll be time to grieve later. You have to think about your kids.
Wow. Reacher. But I fucking talked. That's the son, right? Kleiner's son, innit? Looks like him.
Hey, easy. I'm Picard.
I'd trust him.
Mind putting the cannon down? This is off the books. To get a family into an actual protection program would take time and red tape. Finley said he can't get the FBI officially involved yet, so I'm going to take a few personal days, watch the family myself.
Do we trust him? Do we?
I told him not to take this job.
Right. You told him not to take this job. because he knows the place. He knows the people involved. That's why I told him to take it, because he's fucking involved. He looks fucking sleazy though, didn't he?
Hey,
He could be a good guy.
And look who it is. Would have been a lot less painful. Adios.
So the Spaniards.
No,
Vamos a hacer sim, sure.
it's too small. It'll be uncomfortable.
Not as uncomfortable as a bullet to the stomach, pendejo.
Well, a smart move would be to shoot me right here, but you haven't done that yet. Whatever it is, it means that when I make my move, you're gonna hesitate. And you guys know what Cato said about hesitation, right? He who hesitates...
Oh,
Puta, I'm gonna gut you. Just got off the phone with the Georgia State Police. No suspects from the Blue Cat Brawl were apprehended.
Would have been nice to question them.
Maybe next time don't pull something like this by yourself. I said you could work with us.
It's not my fault Spivey didn't buy it. I shoved a pole as far up my ass as I could. I still couldn't sound like you.
We've been here a couple of days.
They weren't goons. Probably military or ex-military. South
Trained.
American.
How could you know that?
Because if they weren't, I would have killed them within 10 seconds.
How'd you know they were South American military?
Spoke Spanish, had Glock 17s, and the technique one guy used to headbutt me was from a martial art called Ricey. Hardly anyone uses except branches of South American Special Forces. Plus, if they weren't, I would have killed them within 10 seconds.
Why would South American military be
For
involved
money.
in this?
Oh no.
mercenaries.
You ever seen anyone like that around Margrave?
Show off.
Good deal.
Uh-oh. They're playing Patsy. You know what that means?
Patsy Cline.
No.
Means you've got to dance.
You gotta dance. Practically the law.
I don't dance.
You're telling me that your mama never taught her sons how to dance?
She did. When I ask people to dance, it usually precedes a lot of punching.
Good thing I'm doing the asking. What's going on?
Road east to the highway's flooded. No one's getting through tonight.
You know, before we get into it, I could use a real breakfast. Sagnut ain't cutting it.
Should have had the Clark bar.
Yeah.
Oh. Whose place is this? Is this the lawyers? No. Who the fuck's place is this? Genuinely.
All clear.
When they came in, they tracked through the fire.
Well done, cleaned, alright? Force the door.
Rubber overshoes.
Crudely.
You're gonna kill me?
Could have been here for me. My car was parked out front.
Oh, her house.
Looks like they plan on coming back.
Ooh.
I'm really gonna need a gun.
Yeah, you're going, yeah, going. So I was reaching episode 2. Yeah, really good. It didn't have as much bang as the first Reacher, but it's good because like if there's too much bang, you don't appreciate the bang, you know. But yeah, Reacher and Roscoe meeting some characters, the story's developing, and we'll move on to the next one. And I'll catch you next time.